Hola amigos, bien o no, saludos desde Medellín. Hoy el tema es encontrar algo muy difícil para decir y decir esto. Este es el tema de hoy. So, hello again from Medellín. So the theme of the day is to find something difficult to say and say that. Now why? Well, really it's to try to challenge ourselves to speak more expressively. So when I say find something difficult to say, I'm thinking along the lines of pick a scene from one of your favourite films. It doesn't need to be much of a dialogue, 2-3 minutes at most, but listen to how the actor's saying it, because apart from just saying the words, they're clearly going to be expressing some type of emotion at the same time. And again, that doesn't really matter what that emotion is, but the point is, if you start getting used to listening for some of the more subtle aspects of how we express ourselves in the language, this is going to help you to get conscious of how you can reproduce that same type of effect. And again, it's a good way to look at things where perhaps sometimes you have sounds or phrases or words you have trouble saying. So if you can find a scene that includes some words you really have trouble with, this is a definite bonus, because you get to listen very carefully to how the actor says these words correctly. And by repetition of that scene, trying really hard to concentrate and copy as far as you can the way the actor's presented those lines, this should help make you more conscious of your pronunciation and how you can improve it, and also of your expression, and maybe surprise you with expanding your emotional range of your voice. And that's a useful thing too, because once we've got beyond general vocabulary and we're happy with the way our voice sounds in our new language, the next thing really is to try and do something with it. So to express yourself in the full sense. So not just speak the words, but speak them with some emotion. Obviously you can choose what emotion that is depending on the circumstance, but one of the easiest ways to practice that is to copy a good example. And therefore, if you look back at a film that's a favourite of yours, I'm sure you can find a scene or two that will cover a whole range of different emotions. But again, you get to practice the dialogue. And even if at the beginning it's a bit difficult to say, persevere. Because just by memorising those few short scenes, you will probably teach yourself more about how you control your voice, what type of emotional range you have with that voice, and it might even help you correct some of those problem sounds you're having trouble mastering. So that's the idea for the day. Pick something unsayable, say it, and see how you go. Déjame saber en los comentarios, como siempre. But for now, from Medellín, we'll say cheerio.